Welcome to the Piss World Podcast.
Welcome to the Piss World Podcast, featuring me, Cyberracist. I'll refer to Cyber by the other people in here. Chris, you could give a response to that so we know who you are.
I don't even... What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris. Then we have Chalik. Just say anything so people know who you are.
No.
Who the fuck
Okay, that's Chalik. We have E4. And Robert.
She took the fucking kids!
This is the Piss World Podcast. So this is obviously episode 0, so we don't really have all that much to say. I'm just gonna mention that this is supposed to be a podcast made by and for the
people. We're a socialist podcast. Hello.
Exactly, totally. We're a political podcast. The moment that we bring in Wizard of Zar in here, but
Cyber's running for president in 2020.
Are you
No, I'm
Pakistan?
not.
Yeah.
from Pakistan, Pakistani pride.
Pakistan pride.
Anyways, this is essentially just a sort of how do I say this? Randomized, no context podcast made for the Piss World server and run by Piss World users on the Discord app. So yeah,
Piss World.
Piss World.
So
Let's,
let's
you
talk about
can
the
find
origins.
piss.
Where do we come from?
whoa, I come from
The raging ashes of smiling friends.
essentially, yeah. What Piss World even is? We could talk about the server actually. That would be sort of fun. So, what the server essentially is that previously we had another server that we all used to hang around called Smiling Friends. It was run by the online animator Psychic Pebbles
/ crypto Jew.
/ crypto Jew. Yeah, this is real life credentials. Then he deleted that one, and a bunch of banned users and user refuges just came to the Piss World server, since it's essentially just
Big.
the good user base from that old Smiling Friends server condensed into another thing.
Yeah, minus all the pedophiles and smiling friends.
Exactly.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yes, let's call out a few names.
Proverbial.
Ricky Berwick.
Ricky
Baz Pants.
We're calling you out, Ricky. If you want
Notable
to.
members
Limo
of the
Hayea.
Notable members of the community that pay for porn, such as
Disma does not pay for porn. We have been told to refrain from saying he does. Thank you.
Yes,
But if you ask me outside of the podcast,
if we ask me quite literally, the moment if you just join into Piss World Tiny Chat / General Spix channel and you just ask us, we will in fact verify it
at
blatantly.
my home
and
address of Tiny Chat in Piss World server,
Located east of Highway 66.
The Highway 66.
What's your
is
exit?
fucking-
What's your exit?
Exit 4.
Okay, let's do a targeted question. Who are you, Euphoria? What do you do?
I'm the second in command of Piss World. I don't know, I was just kind of Rat's friend for a while, so I have this position now.
Yeah, you diddle children on the side.
No.
No comment.
Like, it's
Yeah,
actually
sure.
really common because he literally sits in like voice comms 3 hours a day with Chalik, and Chalik's like fucking like, how old are you? You're like 16, right?
Whoa.
what do you keep calling him Khalid? He's not a fucking rapper. Like,
Yeah, he is. His name
That's
is
my
Chalik,
rapper
and I'm gonna
name.
keep calling him Chalik because that's.
When my rap career takes off, everybody's gonna know.
I'm not gonna pronounce it as Chalik. That sounds gross.
Chalik Famo.
Chalik is a nubile slave boy. We all know this.
He's my nubile slave boy.
Yeah, you have him on a little leash.
Listen. Chalik sounds like respectably African. Chalik sounds like disgusting African.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying his name isn't disgusting. I'm just saying you should honor it.
Oh, you're disgusting. You're the disgusting one. You're black too.
White devil. White devil.
Don't make this podcast topical. We can't sell it otherwise.
No,
Already
we're gonna
said
be
crypto,
racist
dude.
here.
Oh
So
yeah.
what's
Oh
the problem
oops.
with
Oh
Jews in
no.
America?
God.
They're in America.
Alright, who else should introduce themselves?
Avoid Robert. Let's ask you, Robert. Who are you?
Where I come from, I basically got dragged up through my adult life, and that was pretty sweet. And then I just basically shitpost online all day.
quite literally, Robert, when did you wake up today just to shit?
I didn't wake up.
Quite literally,
He's
it's been
still
up.
asleep.
I'm still awake from yesterday because if I went to sleep, I would have woke up after the fucking like set date for the podcast, and I didn't want to be an asshole, so I was like, shit, I'm staying up for this. And then me and Cyber actually watched the Postal movie, which was very fucking good. Recommend the Postal
Dude,
movie.
yeah, we can mention some movies that we can recommend just like off the bat. Postal movie. Unironically, Freddy Got Fingered. We watched this morning. It was very good.
There's a good movie.
It's good insofar as if you can get behind one scene that is so bad that it almost ruins the entire movie, then it's a good movie.
There's a few of those though.
Yeah, okay. The one that I think of is the fucking guy jacking off the horse at the beginning. That's
What?
the one.
Yeah,
like,
no,
for
you
me.
say no. Freddy Got Fingered is a great movie.
Like-
It has a lot of like heartfelt moments,
No,
especially
Freddy-
when he drives back from California and then he sees the horse that he jerked off fucking another horse.
I did that. I made that happen.
Is this okay for TV? Like, are we? Our ratings are going
Well,
to tank.
I mean, Freddy Got Fingered came out in theaters, so we're good.
came
we
out
good.
in what?
theaters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cinema.
Yeah, it was like the.
Cinema. I'm from England and I make sure I'm English.
Ooh. Yeah, I make sure my presence is known so it annoys Americans.
Yeah, I want to choke you out right now just from.
Yeah, I bet you would. With your sexy thighs, huh?
I'm a virgin with rage right now, man. I'll cross the ocean.
We need a black Chris Chan, let's be honest.
Okay.
Okay, so
it's-
no, that reminds me. So
What?
you just said nerd rage, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember any relics of early 2000s or the
Shit, no,
Yes,
do not bring up your favorite Martian.
Because I was thinking about your favorite Martian.
You know
Okay.
what? I'll actually admit, yes. And when I was younger, I used to listen to that music unironically.
Here's the thing about your favorite Martian. Like the first season, I guess you could say, of it was actually okay, and then they upped the animation budget, they changed it. I wouldn't say improved,
Let's
but they
just say that,
changed
they
it.
changed it.
And then it got very bad because basically
Here's the
Ray stopped
thing.
singing in a few songs.
Okay, wait, Robert. Here's the thing. Do you remember the Your Favorite Martian? Ray
Fatty
William
Spins?
Johnson's. No, yeah, Ray William Johnson's.
Yeah, Fatty
career.
Spins. Yeah,
Do you
Fatty
remember
Spins.
the
Yeah.
Fatty Spin- Did Fatty Spins do Your Mob?
Yeah, of course it did. And it also did
Oh.
it did Muppet
Stealing
Sex.
your mom.
I'll be honest. I was very surprised when I found out that video got deleted by him. Truly, he
Yeah.
himself collected the
Muppet Sex didn't get deleted though.
No, that didn't get deleted. But Doing Your Mom got deleted.
Oh no, because it's on the Fatty Spins channel. It isn't owned by him, I believe.
Damn. I guess he really took the L on that one.
I'll actually look it up real
Gee.
quick.
I was
That's
genuinely
enough.
upset that I heard that your favorite Martian wasn't going to be making music anymore. Because I did listen to that music. We actually still have it all uploaded onto our PlayStation 3.
Fatty Spins
Yeah, I'm
is not
playing fucking
owned by.
Spider-Man,
no,
listening to
no.
Doing Your Mom like it's a fucking thing
Hold
to
on.
do.
I'm not gonna let you walk away from that. You have may you please repeat that? You have Your Favorite Martian saved. Entire entire discography saved on your PS3,
Yes.
so you
yes,
can
I did.
listen to that when you want to play.
And also on PS Vita.
The Vita too?
Yeah, bro, I was just playing the fucking Lego
What do you
movie
have-
on
what do you have your-
PS3.
But you have Your Favorite Martian on so many platforms.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's useful in the future.
Oh,
Somebody wants to buy a super
um,
valuable PlayStation
oh.
3, and they want the specific all of your favorite Martian's music on it. It'll come in handy.
I have something in relation to Fatty Spins. I found the ginger guy from it. I found his YouTube.
The ginger guy.
Okay, you can't
Goes
just
by
mention
Noah's
it. I mean, we can't fucking show it obviously in the podcast.
Yeah, we can put it in the description of
Talk
whatever.
about in the podcast.
But no, I found the ginger guy. He still does videos.
Okay, so
I say that his last one was 3 years ago.
No, see, what we need to talk about is the timeless ingenuity and joy that Lego video games bring to my heart.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So
Specifically
go ahead.
your heart.
Go ahead.
And the hearts of many. Lego video games are a staple in the gay community for
Okay.
their
Well.
medicinal effect.
Well, now Chalik has to take a fucking breather and realize, do I want to continue this? Do I want to admit to being gay?
I'm gonna have to back out of this one because wow.
He's closing so many tabs right now.
Just
There's so many fucking Google Chrome porn tabs open, it's freezing up, and he just can't get his thoughts together.
No.
Wait, hold on, Chalik. I just wanted to think of something. Can you imagine just how stupid it would be to have to search up the Lego porn?
Oh my gosh. You
Can
know what?
imagine-
There's a lot of it.
I'm sure there's
Oh.
plenty. I'm sure there's plenty because I was scrolling through something once and this one artist had like 14 images of it. And I don't remember the name, luckily, but it's just, you know, the Lego movie, that one chick from the Lego movie.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's the one
Wait,
with like
how many
the
results
purple.
was it for Lego? Hold on.
It's the one with the pink streak in her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was like a bunch of images that this guy had made of her, and it was like just kind of uncomfortable to look at, but the art was good, so I have it saved somewhere.
Oh, you're an actual internet mole. You save everything you see, don't you?
Oh, for sure. This conversation I'm saving right now. I'm gonna have it 15 years down the line. You're gonna say something incriminating. I'm gonna ruin your career.
Oh, how terrible! Oh, literally, look at my username. Do you think I care about about incriminating content?
Damn. I guess I can't touch you.
Damn, I already made myself invincible by being the worst of the worst.
Oh no, there's you gotta go much lower.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna go and make my own chat-based Twitter.
Cyber,
account.
there is many a furry in the server I'm in. I can get any of them to
Get
out
them all
fucking
on
do
the
you.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Let's get the guy who
Podcast?
let's get the guy who's celebrating drinking soy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the
What
one-
was
that's
it?
the one guy
There was
we're
this
not-
one guy that you found, right, in a Discord server, and he literally just publicly announced that he just started drinking soy and he's feeling good effects from it already.
Yeah, but this is the thing. He also
wanna keep
he
his
also has a I think it's a mental disease.
Yeah, it's a mental disease that essentially it's the disease.
Dysgraphia. And
Yeah,
I looked it up. It's like it apparently comes from either having brain damage or like the fucking autism.
He's literally a brain damaged man.
What a
This shit goes to
lucky
show
guy.
anybody who drinks soy.
He also posts Sonic porn, and he is I'm gonna fucking just speculate he has Asperger's because the guy is very insocial. And
So-
doesn't
so
know.
he-
Asperger's.
he-
Yes,
he-
let's just also mention something here on Piss World. We like to observe people. Interesting.
Yeah, not even in a bullying way. It's just very
Ricky
interesting. This person.
Nah,
The
we're
thing
still
is,
Ricky
it's not like I dig in deep to the guy to like find out who he is. He basically just says this publicly, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no, you're not a freak like us, okay? One of these days we're gonna have our own ding dong historian on here because.
Oh, I know about
That's-
Ding
that's a-
Dong
yeah,
and his
that's a- that's a-
tubable.
that's a-
No, I know. I'm the Ding Dong. I'm the Ding Dong historian.
No, for
More than Fernand?
Yes, more than Ferdinand.
would you guys choose a Christian or a Muslim? Like
Muslim
to
what?
save your life. Like you're in a burning church and there's a Muslim or a Christian that you can choose from. Like it's
I don't know. I don't think.
Hey, can I shoot both of them?
I
Haha.
feel no-
yeah,
I feel no way about either.
No, I was just gonna say like we literally believe in the same God. So what would the point be?
Yeah, I would just choose the more jacked dude to pull me
Yeah,
off the
obviously,
burning
yeah,
bridge.
the more in shape nigga, like.
Okay, if the Christian guy was like, "Lol, you're getting left in the fire frag," and the Muslim guy is like, "Please, I will help you out," and I'll just be like,
Please.
"Okay."
Oh
Yeah, and I just grab his hand and he just yanks me out and he's like,
Like,
"I saved
diddles
you.
you.
Good job. I love you." And he hugs me and I'm just like, "Oh, thank you." And I kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, and then he kills you.
And then he kills me.
He cuts your hands off.
And then he calls me.
touch me, you gay? Are you gay?
Okay, and if the otherwise happened, the Muslim guy pointed at me, he said, "Haha, lol, you're burning." And he walked away. And the Christian guy yanked me up and he kissed me directly on the mouth and he said hello. And then he let me go.
Hello.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the whole interaction. He just breathes down your back. Hello.
It would be terrible. Imagine that actually happening in church. You're just like sitting in the stall praying, and then someone leans over and just goes, "Hello," and then you continue praying with like it's staring behind you horridly.
No, you're going to confession, and the little pastor, he like reaches through the little the fishnet grate, just like diddles you the whole
Oh no!
time.
You know what would be funny? What if you like went through like that? What is it? You know how it looks, where it's like it's still hidden, but you still have like it's semi see-through, just so they can let air in, right? So you can hear the other guy sitting in the confessional. Yeah, can you imagine that? But he just phases in like in Terminator 2.
Like he's some spaghetti string.
Yes.
When he's going so fast, he has an after image behind him.
Yeah.
What is this guy, the Flash?
Yes.
Oh, that would actually be cool to have like a pastor as the Flash. Just he has the same powers. He can run around he can run around at lightning speed praying for the poor.
And he could
No, what
diddle
happens
you.
is-
He could diddle you without you even noticing.
No, when he's praying, he'll like run around the room and slap people with their eyes open. And
That would
people
actually-
be like, "Ah!" And then the people look over, and then he'll just be standing there, still reciting the prayer, but like he's so fast, it didn't even sound like his sound move. Like,
Yeah, and then when someone asks him like, Pastor Charlie, you can't just slap those who aren't just
you can't just slap as soon like before you can get the full sentence out. He's already been slapped by him.
Yeah, exactly. But wait, no, I was gonna add one more thing to lightning speed, Pastor Charlie. It's that so it's like so it's like he's getting like semi interrupted by someone who's noticed what he does, and he's just like, are you not afraid that hurting other people you're going to be judged by God? And he just looks up he just looks up in the mausoleum and he just points up and he's like, I'm too fast for God's judgment.
God tries to smite it, but he outruns it.
Tries to get struck by lightning, he just runs faster than the lightning.
Imagine God.
Imagine
God-
directs it.
God's booming voice over him, and he's just like,
Damn you!
And you finally get a peek of who God is. You look up, it's young Sheldon.
"Oh my God!
No.
Oh no!"
I'd
I
prefer
would-
Garfield.
It's young
I
Sheldon. Young Sheldon is Lord himself.
I mean,
Oh my
if we're
God.
being honest, can I just like mention about Christianity? The depiction of angels is actually much more interesting than just like people with wings. Like one of like I think is I'm not well versed in like mythology of Christian mythology that much, but there's one angel. He's composed of 8 eyes and he has 4 wings, and I think his name is Seraphim. It's like aliens.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
aliens in actuality do not look any way that we want them to look. They're sort of like, I mean, obviously they're made in the image of like, what is it? The image that God wants them to be, so that he can fulfill the use that he made them for. It's like,
fuck on hoes.
yeah, God made a specifically one angel called Hoelicus.
To fuck on hoes.
Yes, just to grind on hoes by being hotter than every other living human being, just making the
Yeah.
hottest angel he can.
All right. So what's something that you guys think is clearly disgusting and would be shunned by the public eye, but that you're just so interested in, like horses, for example.
Mud
Anything
bass,
for you.
mud bass, mud bass, mud
What?
bass.
It's gross.
Mud bass, mud bass. Robert, please
well, no.
explain to me. No. Let me explain. Because mud bath videos are the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
I stand fully by mud bath
Mud
videos, even though it
baths?
is mud bath. How do I explain this? It's essentially like, okay, it's people walking into big clay compounds where you just literally have mud, filming themselves with like a GoPro on a stilt and just rolling in the mud for like 10 minutes at a time. Nothing.
Exposure.
So
Mud
and why I support it is just it's so entrancing and retarded. It's the equivalent of just like seeing someone smear poop on a wall in like an insane asylum. It's like you can't take your eyes off of it, even though you really want to take your eyes off of it.
I'm watching a mud bath video right now. It's got 1.6k views and 3 comments. It's just these 2 women who went to a mud bath and they come out looking completely different. I'm gonna assume this is the power of makeup. They look like 13-year-old children.
Whoa. Do they
What
have their
the
big honking boobies out?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, nice. Is that
But
why you
they're
like
not
these
very
videos, Cyber?
No, it's because of the fact that it's just a fucking people rolling around in mud is so disgusting, but also funny to me because it reminds me of like very animalistic behavior. Like just imagine, just imagine a fucking hippo walking out into like the middle of a big fucking river and just rolling in like a mud sediment and then crawling up, just looking like total doo-doo.
Is this man completely in the nude? He's just relaxing in a mud bath. All right.
Yeah, no, actually, that's the thing. A lot of the mud bath videos on YouTube just have the guy full on naked.
Yeah.
Robert literally pointed it out in like 2 minutes in. The guy literally just sits with his fucking flong at one point. It slaps against his fucking knee.
Yeah. They say that.
No, seriously, dead ass. It makes like a very disgusting like sound.
All right, so we had cyber. What's something that's weird to you, Robert?
Weird to me. I'm very.
That you're interested, but
What are we doing?
Oh, but I'm interested in. Okay.
Like college intros, like what's your major and what's your
Shit, that's a
What'd you
hard
do over the
question,
summer?
actually.
I like pussy.
Yeah, I like.
I mean, we can come back to you. Let's do.
Yeah, come back. I need to figure it. Jeez, this is a hard one.
E4, do you have any?
What do I want to do with my life?
I think I'm just such a basic bitch. Like I'm super interested in studying like internet autists, like guys like Chris Chan and like Terry Davis.
Okay. Have you heard of Fed Smoker?
I've not heard of Fed Smoker. No.
The moment that this podcast is done, I'm gonna show you like fucking 50 Fed Smoker videos. He is
so good.
Do you know about the guy? I forget his name. He's like a he's just this weird freak who goes around trying to like fight people on the streets, and he's like obsessed. I think he's like autistic or something. He's obsessed with this height, and he wants to get like metal rods put in his legs so he can be taller. And he just goes out on the street.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Like challenges people to fights, and regardless of if they won it or not, he'll start getting on them. But he almost always gets beat.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He's like this 5'6" dude. He's
Okay,
like,
wait.
oh, if I was just 1 inch taller, guy.
Wait, Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Do you have anything that other people would find weird that you find like extremely interesting that you can't take your eyes off of it?
No, bro. I mean, like, boys sometimes are fun to look at.
Boys.
That is all.
Boys next door.
All right, he's a good man. Chris is like essentially the only normal member currently in the Piss crew.
I go to college.
It's called the Piss
I
crew.
wake up in the morning. I wake, I bake, I fuck, I sleep.
Great.
These are my tenets.
I feel
Yeah.
like this is kind of a generic one, but like kind of like lively videos, but the stuff you'd find on the Gauntlet, basically. I
That's
just have this
fucked up.
weird like infatuation with all the
Yeah, that's.
I have
See,
a
here's the
weird,
thing.
I have a not weird disdain for that completely. I hate all that shit.
You know, here's.
it's very clearly messed up, but I watch it anyway because I'm fascinated with it.
No, I
See,
don't watch it because
I
that's
used-
that's how you get demons in your head, bro. That's how you take acid and want to kill yourself, bro. I'm being
Like, here's the
dead
thing.
ass.
When I was younger, I used to watch that all the time for some reason. Like, and I'll be honest, it was dumb. Like, I watched the worst videos I could find, right? Because it just intrigued me for some reason. Just find how bottom of the barrel can I go? Like, just how worse can it get? And then around the time when I was like, fuck, what was it? Must have been like almost 14. I was just like, man, fuck this. And I haven't looked at I have not tried myself to look up a fucking actual gore video by myself on like a live leak in a long ass
That's
time.
good. Your soul is saved. God might hate you less.
Oh man, it's just weird. Like I don't search it out much, but if I see something like if there's like a thread on 4chan or something, I'll lurk there and I'll watch the videos, but I don't seek it out. I'll go gore videos for free. I don't go on what's it
Oh
called?
yeah, have you heard all of those like templates? But like, it's bullshit. You know what I found out at one point?
What?
I found out at one point that like, what was it? I found out that 3 of the biggest sites for Gorge straight up used Bitcoin mining, so everyone who used the site just had their fucking router and just like entire computer fried, just annihilated.
Oh no, that works off of GPUs.
I get fine GPUs, whatever. All I heard was that their computers just got fried by being on the sites for too long because the owner of the the owner of the site just installed a Bitcoin generator.
Yeah,
across-
They have some JavaScript that runs that just uses your GPU without your consent.
Oh, beautiful.
Sometimes it actually tells you, and it doesn't even use that much. But some I think some like movie streaming sites use like 15%. I'm like, fuck that.
I think Pornhub wants us to believe the only use for cryptocurrency is porn. Like we're gonna pay for porn.
I mean,
That's gonna
pretty
happen.
much.
Here's the thing. Why would I ever want to pay for porn?
Why would I ever want to pay for it in my Virgo coin or whatever the fuck they're taking now?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Exactly.
I don't
Like, okay.
understand the appeal.
Here's the thing. Like
Virgin
Bitcoin.
coin.
Let's mention a little bit about Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is only big because it's used in selling extremely illegal offshore shit that won't be taxed. And now that they're about to make it so that you have to tax Bitcoin, it's gonna plummet in value most likely. And if it doesn't, then I mean, you could just like call me a retard after this podcast airs.
Everybody mark your fucking time.
He bought.
I'm counting down the thing now.
Retard.
It's like, oh, I'm all booked up this
Wait,
week.
fuck,
Calling
actually, let's-
Cyber a faggot.
Okay, hold on. Before we end, Robert, have you come up with anything?
I
Let's repeat this. Okay, so strange things that other people would find weird, disgusting, or off-putting, but Robert finds very intriguing. Like he can't take time off.
the amount of fetish videos on YouTube,
Ooh.
it is ridiculous how many fetish videos there is on YouTube, but then none of them get taken down. There is Vor videos from like 10 years back that have never been touched.
ASMR.
Basically, it's like these videos have been up for ages and ages, and they've never been taken down, never touched. It's ridiculous. There's full on porn on YouTube sometimes. The YouTube algorithm doesn't get that shit.
Can I
It's like-
pose a question to the group that ASMR and being an ASMR artist is akin to being a prostitute?
No,
Yes,
I disagree.
yes.
No, I
One
disagree.
step away.
A weird psycho prostitute movie.
I
Yeah,
disagree
but
because-
nonetheless a prostitute.
No, because ASMR is like, it's something that people can actually just use normally, like to go to sleep. Like
I don't want to go to the
sleep.
fucking school library and see Betty like finger blasting herself.
I
I
don't want to get healed in Fortnite. Thank you.
ASMR. It's like the new 50 Shades of Grey. Bitches are like out in the open with this shit.
Okay,
I can't get
the only-
enough of it.
I'll just say this about like ASMR. I've tried it. It works, but I think it's just retarded, just like how big and popular it's suddenly gotten. And I don't really, how do I say this? What Chris says about it being like some weird level of prostitution. I mean, it is. It straight up is. I'll just say it's
For
that.
sure.
But like, it's just like, I don't know.
But it's not as dirty as people make it out to be. It's
No,
it's
it's
I
not.
guess it's not as
really-
dirty. Yeah, you're not the fucking darkest whore in the whorehouse, but you're still a whore.
Yeah, but I mean, it essentially just is. Like, if you fucking do ASMR, yeah, I'll call you a prostitute.
But we have to respect our sex workers.
Okay, so
Will
let's
do.
have like, so yeah, that's episode 0 of the
big
PissCast. So yeah, I've been Cyberracist. Chris?
I've been
I think my
Chalik.
dog just died.
I think his dog just died. This has been Euphoria
Hi,
Fuck.
goodbye.
and Robert.
Yeah, my kids aren't coming back, guys.
they really.
Oh,
Poor
They're
one.
long gone.
Oh,
God. Oh, sick.
No, I can't see them. I'm not waiting till dawn. It's like 10 p.m.
Aren't you German? Alright, cut the video.